passengers off 5 at a time from the same country. They will be brought to the dock. The boat itself is not going to dock at any point. It is going to stay anchored. A tent just in case anyone needs medical attention, and these are the buses that will take the passengers directly to the airport. We've been told that they will not be taken off the boat.
This is not COVID. The average person does not need to be worried about hantavirus here in this setting. These folks are being managed very carefully, very deliberately by the Spanish authorities. They're getting off the ship, they're getting into small boats. They're being spaced apart in the buses so that there's no risk to one another, even if one were to become symptomatic. We know that none of them are symptomatic as they have been leaving the ship. They're going straight to their aircraft, and they're being taken to their respective national jurisdictions. And from what we understand of the initial cases, there was, as one does often on a cruise, there was a landside excursion before the cruise in which places were visited that are home to these specific rodents that are associated with Andes hantavirus. These are not worldwide rodents. The long-tailed rice rat is very specific to the Andes Cordillera region of South America, and that's where people who are exposed to the rodents were. So it was in one of those places they were exposed. We don't know exactly because there are several possibilities, and I believe that the Argentinian authorities are actually even going to look at that and try to do some animal sampling to get to the very bottom of it, but that part's not unexpected at all. This has been an extremely cooperative, collegial international effort. The Spanish authorities are very diligent and deliberate about what's happening here. There's nothing that would surprise us, I think, that somebody might become exposed. We want to obviously make sure that people who are coming off the ship are not newly exposed to one another as they get off and go to their respective places, and we're not seeing that. However, the contact tracing and follow-up of every person who's been in even the lightest contact with the patients will continue until at a maximum incubation period. In any case, there are contingency plans should someone become ill, and we know that it doesn't just spread like wildfire, so even if they were to become ill, we don't expect a large outbreak after this.